We are now on day 33 of studying for the CDMP certification exam. So today I genuinely covered a lot. I think there was a lot that we covered. We covered relationships, cardinality, array of relationships, foreign keys, primary keys, and we covered attributes. So what I'm going to do is to try to summarize all of this information, right? So in essence, when you're modeling data, right, you've got different tables. And all of those different tables need to be related to each other in order for you to get data across all the different tables, because one table that has certain, let's say one table's got customer data, but you also want to know certain data about the customers and all of that, but you need to be able to connect the customer data with all the other tables that have got additional information. So the link between those two is then what's called a relationship in the context of data modeling. And what actually makes a relationship possible is actually because that the first table would have a unique identifier, maybe like a customer ID, and you need to also have the customer ID on the other table, because that's how you're able to identify the customer and the product that they've bought or the order that they have taken, right? Cool. Now, the other important thing that we learned is attributes, right? So what exactly are attributes? Now, if you think of a table has got columns. Now, those columns, it could be customer ID, it could be customer name, it could be the address and all of that. That is what you call attributes. So attributes are actually, in simple terms, columns that a table actually has, and I think that covers the other concept that I learned about today. Now, the last thing I want to cover is cardinality. So what exactly is cardinality? So cardinality is what actually explains how the relationship between two tables actually works. If one customer can only buy or can only have one order at a time, that means there's a one-to-one relationship between, let's say, the two tables. But if a customer can have multiple orders at the same time, for example, if you can only place one order on your Uber Eats and you can't add an additional Uber, there's a one-to-one relationship between the customer and the actual order. But if you can have multiple orders running at the same time, that means there's a one-to-many relationship. So cardinality is what describes how the relationship in essence actually works. So that is what I learned about today. I'll see you guys in day 34.